Hi guys, it's been a long time since I've been on here to chit chat with you. So here I am. I want to give you guys a little bit of information. I want your thoughts and opinions. I want to know, is this what I'm about to tell you a form of racism, white supremacy, a sheer sense of ignorance, or an innocent sense of ignorance, or am I just crazy? And so before we go on, when I say white supremacy, don't think of the Nazis. Don't think about the KKK. You guys, some people are so uncomfortable with the word white supremacy. It's not about the Nazis. It's not about the KKK. It's bigger than that, okay? So I want to just share with you guys the story that I experienced. So many of you all know that I am a licensed clinician and I specialize in marriage counseling. And that's just one of my streams of income. I also go out there and I train people who are either in private practice or interested in opening a private practice to run a successful business or increase their profit, increase their bottom line. So I was invited out to go speak to a group of women, and they were all white women. I was the only black woman in the room, and that's not a problem. I'm used to this kind of stuff. It's no big deal. My field is not inundated with black people. So I go there and I have this big presentation. And when I got to the branding part of my presentation, I spoke about Psychology Today. Now, Psychology Today, for those of you who don't know, is a platform that is used for many people who are therapists, clinicians, speech therapists, whatever you do, to advertise your businesses and your services. And a lot of us have profiles out there. And the question I posed to the audience was, why do they think my Psychology Today profile gets a lot of hits and phone calls into my business for services? And, I was looking for various answers around the room. And this one lady raises her hand and she says, well, it's because you're beautiful. So although in my head, I was like, oh, thank you. What a compliment. But that's not the answer I was looking for. So I said, okay, I don't know if that's the only reason. I don't know if that is a reason, but I'll take that. Any other suggestions? This lady raises her hand again and she says, well, I know, first of all, you are beautiful. To me, you're stunning. Like, you walked in this room and I was like, oh my God, she's a social worker. But nonetheless, I would do business with you. But also because, you have in-between hair. So I paused and I said, I don't know exactly what you mean when you say in-between hair. Can you explain to us what you mean when you say in-between hair? And she says, it's in-between hair. Look, okay. You don't have straight hair like you're trying to be white. And your hair is not, all over the place. So I said, I don't have straight hair like I'm trying to be white, and my hair is not, I don't know when you do this and you say all over the place. Break that down for me. So she says, it's not all over the place. You have in between hair. It's not straight like you're trying to be white, and it's not all over the place. I said, is it safe for me to assume when you say all over the place, you're talking about natural hair? As though if I don't have an afro, like natural hair? And she was like, well, yeah. So I was taken back by that. Of course, the presentation went on. Of course, I addressed that. And basically what I said, staying with the topic on branding, is I don't think hair really serves its purpose. I don't think it makes a difference, because if I'm marketing to African Americans or Afrocentric people, then my hair will only help me to reach my target population. So she was like, oh, well, yeah, I guess so. I wasn't thinking about it that way. So that's what I mean I won't tell you what I think was going on, but it did shock me. And if I didn't have a strong ego, meaning like when I say ego, I'm talking about ego strength in terms of psychology. If I wasn't confident with myself, then I think that comment would have really offended me and bothered me. It was an offensive comment. But nonetheless, here it is. I am in my car. I'm about to go into this meeting with this same lady. Oh my God, it's been 2 weeks since I had this presentation, and she wants to hire me. So I'm about to go into this meeting and do this, but I wanted to run this thing by you guys, and I want to get your thoughts and your opinions on what you think. And hopefully I'll update you in a meeting if anything comes about. But we are going to have a conversation, a transparent conversation, because some things are just not acceptable. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. And remember, don't be afraid to be bold. Get out there and live your dreams. Speak to you soon.